Hey everybody, how you doing? We are here at the Murfreesboro Airport today with Chad Gerke, who is the airport director, the main guru over here, head poobah of the airport. They've got an announcement going on where the airport is expanding. You're building onto it, making it bigger.
Yes.
Awesome. So, which I think is pretty cool, given we all know MTSU has relocated, but you've had a surge.
In the process of.
Or in the process,
Yes,
excuse me,
yes.
of relocating, but you've had a surge of incoming business?
More business and traffic,
okay.
from the business standpoint. So we're under City Council just about a month or so ago approved the design of a new hangar. And it'd be a 150 by 100 sized hangar with a 20-foot clear door with a 3,000 square foot office space. Nice. So it really brings in some new businesses and new job opportunities for us, looking for mechanics, charter type operations, things like that. That'll really give us some more services that we don't have because we're so heavily tilted towards flight training at this time.
Okay, gotcha. Now I know the airport has slowly been getting bigger and bigger over the years, and you've been expanding. So where is this hangar going to go?
This is really west of the TDK hangar in the old soccer fields that were the McKnight soccer fields. They really haven't been used for soccer in the last several years, more of a multi-purpose fields.
Gotcha.
You'll see lacrosse, soccer, football, all kinds of things in there.
So that's right next to the baseball fields behind TDK building, right?
Yes.
That back road over there that goes to Walmart?
Yes, and it goes, the fields go all the way to the backside of Chick-fil-A and Panda Express.
I got you.
So the first part of this will really be the old, larger soccer complex is where we're building. And that was really turned over to the airport back in the 90s to give us the ability to expand as the community expanded.
Gotcha. And I don't know a lot of the internal workings, but help me out with the funding from this was stuff that you already had in place, right? So,
right. Yeah. This is something that we've been planning for several years. So what you'll see in the coming months is work there to put in utilities, stormwater, things like that. And then following the next year would be the actual construction of the hangars.
Okay, gotcha. So next year, meaning
2026.
Gotcha. So this is ready to go now, it sounds like.
Well, yeah, we've got to do the utility work. You know, the good thing about the soccer fields is they're flat. The bad thing about the soccer fields is they're flat. So that's why we have to put the stormwater drainage in and utilities and things like that.
Makes sense, makes total sense. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're about to start that. Okay, gotcha. And then, so do you have a timeline when you think it's going to be done?
We would like to have that done by the fall or winter of 2026 at the very latest. So it's really a quick project. But this is all part of really like a 5-year plan as MTSU is making their relocation, which could take the next 5 or 6 years for them to do their thing.
Okay, gotcha.
They haven't started construction down in Shelbyville yet, so except for a small ramp area and a temporary office. So that's going to take a little while. So in the meantime, we're gearing up to prepare the airport for new services and new mission and all that. That'll, I think, will really benefit the community in a new way in offering new services, new job opportunities. The tower is in play on that. We're looking at the siting for that. So it's a lot of things happening in these next 5 years.
So this our little Murfreesboro Airport is getting big Murfreesboro Airport.
And it's one of the busiest airports, general aviation airports in the state, and that kind of goes with our population and what you see in traffic and everything here, especially any of the ring around Nashville. So
now, with that in mind, you told us something off camera a little bit ago. I think if you don't mind re-explaining, the last year the map. Or what was it, of all the people that came to
Right. So the Vert Tower is a program that we use here, and they just put out a new program that allowed us to see. They took all the traffic that came in and out of Murfreesboro last year, where people came from and where they departed to, and it kind of looked like the old fiber optic kind of thing that your grandparents may have had for a Christmas decoration. And went all over the country, from LA to New York, into Alberta, Canada, a bunch into the Caribbean and things like that. But then we were surprised to see we had 3 that went international to Europe, China, and Australia. And then when you think back of what came in and out of here, and some of the businesses that we have here, Barrett Rifles with their work with a company out of Australia, and their plane came in here, it really shows the reach and the connectivity of Murfreesboro and what happens here at the airport. It really goes unnoticed until you see a diagram, a map like that. And then it lists all the different airports that all these people came from and went to from Murfreesboro.
Nice. Murfreesboro is going international. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty neat. So, well, with the other plans coming, is there anything beyond the hangar that we can look at?
There'll be that area will be continue to be built on. We have Barge Design Solutions helped us create kind of a master plan for that area, and we break it up into kind of phases, and and we do that for utilities so we can coordinate with them, and then for budget planning and for coordination with the FAA and the state to try to get those funds and their approvals. So depending on how you map that out, that could be the next 20 years, 30 years, 40 years to develop.
Okay.
But it does give us room to continue to grow. And then once MTSU does move, those facilities come over to the city.
Gotcha.
So now what do we do with those? Who has interest in those? So it brings about a whole nother share of opportunities. I think that'll be pretty cool to go through in the next few years.
Awesome, very cool. Well, man, we really appreciate your time. I know this was very impromptu, folks. We literally just popped in and said hi, and he's like, "Let's do it." So, so we appreciate your time. Is there while we have everybody, is there anything you want to say to everybody out there?
Well, just have a great fall and have a great time and come visit us. We've got the Steamfest coming up October 18th, and we've got a partnership with City of Murfreesboro Schools. We've given them, the fifth graders, a challenge with it looks like a template of an airline tail.
Okay.
And it's called the airline livery. Anytime any logo or anything like that. So we've challenged them to say, if your school or an airline, what would that livery, what would that tail logo look like? So use your school colors, use your mascot or whatever. There's going to be 65 of them, and we're going to hang those all over the walls. And we're going to have like an art show here, big time, with fancy little sliders and things like that, live music. And then we have, in 4 days after that, we have the Steamfest, which is a really cool thing.
Yeah. How cool would it be to if somebody could donate a plane, but vote on them, whichever one wins, paint the tail. That would be cool. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
So, anybody got a free plane out there?
Yeah.
So awesome. Well, cool. Well, we thank you for your time. Thank you very much. And everybody out there watching, you know the drill. If you got any questions or comments, put them down below. We'll get to them as soon as we can. Myself or Chad, we'll take a look at those. And I guess that's it. So thanks.
Thank you.
See y'all.